but I'm not good at math. Something that angers me, makes me want to cause physical harm to other people, is when people say, well, I'm just not good at math. We can't all be like you. That's another thing I hate, is when people, well, we can't all be like you. We're all not smart like you. And they make it's such the most chicken shit cowardly cop-out of you trying to blame your laziness on something that's outside of your control. You're just not smart. When in reality, you're just lazy and you don't want to do math. It's not like I was born and poof, hey, I could do calculus. It took hours, many hours, of learning all the math, doing rote rehearsal, learning the rules, following formula, understanding and interpreting what all those funny looking symbols and mathematical equations means, to inevitably get to the point to be to do calculus, to do regression, to do statistics, to do all these mathematical things. And the key difference between me and any other person who's savvy at math and those who say, I can't do math, not everybody can do math, is that we try. That's it. It's exactly like dancing, ballroom dancing. Of course, there's no consequence to whether you learn to ballroom dance or not for society. It doesn't matter. But when you say, I can't do math, that means someone else is going to have to do it for you. And you're going to go work your fucking worthless government job or social work job or something that doesn't require math. Meanwhile, you're going to use the iPads, the computers, the gasoline, the engineering, all the stuff the real people who did math and busted their asses off to create all those products so that you can live a cushy little lifestyle. Meanwhile, you do what? I know you're writing your blog. I know, but I actually make money on mine through the free market. But you get the idea. It's a cop. And again, it's very identical to saying I have two left feet in dancing. Well, no shit. Everybody has two left feet when starting to dance. And the only people that have a natural ability to learn how to dance are kids who actually went and danced and had some kind of musical training, or actually the blind. The blind, they don't have a natural ability, but they learn better because their vision throws them, well, their lack of vision doesn't throw them off. People look at their feet. That's why they tell you not to look at your feet, because it has nothing to do with your eyes. It has to be able to hear the beat and the music. Well, since blind people are blind, they can't see. Therefore, nothing throws their brain off. All they can rely on is their hearing. But the people who have, there's no such thing as natural ability. I don't believe so. Now, maybe with art, I've seen some people who can draw amazing. They have something going on, and maybe there's some musical talent as well that would parlay into dancing. But to learn those actual steps, you have to practice. And it's the same thing with math. There's nothing wrong with you except that you're lazy and you choose not to do math. And you want the rest of us to go and work harder than you so you can sit on your lazy ass, get some worthless degree in English or theater or drama or communications or something that where the most you get is what? Division? So, just don't give us your crap. Don't give us your excuses. And on top of it, don't tell us that we got to go and do all the hard work for you. Get off your lazy ass, go do what we did, study the books, hit the books, do your mathematical equations, and learn it. Otherwise, accept the fact that you're going to be poorer than us, and don't you dare tell us that we got to pay more in money, or there's some kind of gender gap, pay gap, or whatever, or that, people are just, the Asians, they're Asian. There's a perfect one that, forget the males or females, look at how many spoiled Americans, well, they're Asian. No, it has nothing to do with them being, or their parents being from across the Pacific. It has to do with that they hit the books. And every human is perfectly capable of achieving a skill level or savviness in mathematics. So take your complaining and whining and your lazy attitude, shove it up your ass, and go contribute to society. Otherwise, sit there, shut up, and just admit that you're going to make less money than us. You're not entitled to the money we make, and don't you dare be... you could be envious, but don't you dare come up with rationalizations, reasons, and lies as to why we got to give you non-math people our money, okay? We have every right to charge you $1,200 for an Apple product. Toodles.